I've just shown you a glimpse of what life could be like without money. And I'm not saying that there's not going to be any problems. We'll go over the problems later. Right now, I want to take you back to because I told you there was a New Testament economy and an Old Testament economy. And in the Old Testament, they used gold and silver. And I just want to point out this is something that's really interesting. Even before the fall of man, in Genesis 2, um, God's talking about the rivers. There's four rivers in the Garden of Eden, and the name of the first is Pison. That is it, which encompasses the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There's bdellium and the onyx stone too. Um, these things are mentioned: gold, bdellium, and the onyx stone, just like out of the blue. He's talking about these rivers, and then out of the blue comes this the gold. And I'm not sure why he would mention gold even before the sin. In Genesis 13, and Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. Doesn't say anything about money here, just says silver and gold. Genesis 23, starting at verse 1. And Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the years of the life of Sarah, and Sarah died at Kirjatharba, the same is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. And Abram stood up from before his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the children of Heth answered Abraham, saying unto him, Hear us, my lord, thou art a mighty prince among us. In the choice of our sepulchres bury thy dead. None of us shall withhold from thee his sepulchre, but that thou mayest bury thy dead. And Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land, even to the children of Heth. And he communed with them, saying, If it be your mind that I should bury my dead out of my sight, hear me, and entreat for me to Ephron the son of Zohar, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he hath, which is in the end of his field. For as much money as it is worth he shall give it to me for a possession of a burying place amongst you. And Ephraim dwelt among the children of Heth, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of his city, saying, Nay, my lord, hear me. The field give I thee, and the cave that is therein I give it thee. In the presence of the sons of my people give I it thee. Bury thy dead. And Abraham bowed down himself before the people of the land, and he spake unto Ephron in the audience of the people of the land, saying, But if thou wilt give it, I pray thee, hear me. I will give thee money for the field. Take it of me, and I will bury my dead there. And Ephron answered Abraham, saying unto him, My lord, hearken unto me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that betwixt me and thee? Bury thy dead. Bury therefore thy dead. And Abraham hearkened unto Ephron. And Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, current money with the merchant. And the field of Ephron, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was therein, and all the trees that were in the field, that were in all the borders round about, were made sure. Now right here, we find out that the land was worth 400 shekels of silver. And right here, we see that he weighed the silver. So the shekel is a unit of measure, and it measures weight. And here in Genesis 24, it's made a little more clear. It came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden earring of half a shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold. So right here you can see the shekels, it's the weight. And here. And it came to pass when they came to the inn, that we opened our sacks, and behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack, our money in full weight. So money is a measurement of weight. And we have brought it again in our hands.